Good evening. You are watching News at 8, live from Wisdomia Television. My name is Aromi Olaide. Here are the news headlines. Federal government approved recruitment of 200 medical professionals. Ogun CNG buses commence operations. Gateway police shut down over incessant attacks. The federal government has approved the recruitment of 200 medical and clinical staff at the Federal Medical Center Idiaba, Abeokuta, Ogun State. It was gathered that the recruitment is part of the government's effort to replace health workers who have migrated to foreign nations from the FMC in Abeokuta in recent times. According to reports, the approval to employ the new staff was contained in a letter from the Office of the Head of Service of the Federation and addressed to the FMC Medical Director on November 24. The letter was in response to a request by the medical center to employ more staff, and it was titled Re-application for a waiver to employ staff at Federal Medical Center Abeokuta. The spokesman for the medical center, Segun Orisajo, confirmed the authenticity of the letter on Monday in Abeokuta. Orisajo said the recruitment of new doctors and nurses would help in addressing the issue of staff shortages occasioned by the so-called Japa syndrome. The compressed natural gas CNG powered buses of the Ogun State government, tagged Dapo CNG bus on Monday, commenced operations along the Mowe-Ibafo-Bega-Lagos axis of the state. According to the state's Commissioner for Transportation, Mr. Gbenga Dairo, the buses are to operate ahead of the introduction of Bus Rapid Transit (BRT) along the axis. They will be operating between 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. from Mondays to Saturdays and 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sundays, with bus stops at Mowe, Ibafo, Magboro, Arepo, and New Garage in Bega. According to Mr. Dairo, transport rates on the CNG-powered buses range from 200 naira to 400 naira maximum. The commissioner said every necessary arrangement has been concluded with all stakeholders, including transport unions and local government officials, for the smooth takeoff of the scheme. The management of the Gateway ICT Polytechnic, Shakpade, Ogun State, assured the institution for 2 weeks following ceaseless armed robbery attacks on the students. It was reported that students residing in the off-campus hostels located at Ode, Ikpara, and Ishara, all adjoining communities to Shakpade, the host of the institution, have been under attacks which have claimed many lives. Some female students were also raped by the hoodlums, unleashing terror on the students' communities. The students had 2 weeks ago protested against the attacks and given government a 7-day ultimatum to address the insecurity. The school announced the suspension of physical lectures in internal memo signed by the acting registrar of the Polytechnic, J.O. Pupola. The new development was confirmed by the SCJ President, Olatunji Idowu Alexander, to our correspondent on Monday. Here are the news and once again. Federal government approves recruitment of 200 medical professionals. Ogun CNG buses commence operations. Gateway police shut down over incessant attacks. And that will be all for this evening. Thank you for staying tuned. I am Aromi Olaide. Have a good night.